Hello. Took a little while for OBS to find the game that time. I missed. And hello, Zach. Well, as the title suggests, this is it. This is the end of the contest. I'm at the end of Mass Effect 3. I have done all the DLC. I am down to just the end game. Oh yeah, I forgot to find the couch for Harriet. Oh well. The rules of the contest, which these rules didn't really matter to me because I wasn't going to do them all anyway. One of the rules of the contest is how many side quests you have to do per game. You don't have to do everything. You do have to do the story and all the DLC. You do not have to 100% the DLC. Now, in Omega and Leviathan, that really didn't matter that much. But in Citadel, it allowed me to skip just to save time. Like, I didn't do a lot of the meetups. I did the pull-up contest because I always do that. It's kind of a rule for me. But I didn't talk to many people. I just got to the end of the DLC. Which, again, is confirmed. That is fine. As long as you make it to the end of the DLC, do what's required, you're good. So, one of the rules of Mass Effect 3 was do at least 10 side quests. I did a lot more than 10. A lot of the stuff in here are side quests. Like, every single fetch quest I did is considered a side quest. So, I did all the N7 missions. So yeah, we're good. Literally the one thing I didn't do was a little side quest in Omega. And I think I might have missed, like, one fetch quest or two, maybe. But yeah, all we have left is Cerberus headquarters and then Earth. It should not take a full stream to beat. We'll probably be finishing this in about 3 hours. 3.5, maybe. I'm not quite sure what I want to do afterwards. I might do Vampire Survivors. Just, it's a nice, comfy game to just sit back and relax. And after finishing this Insanity run, maybe relaxing a little bit would be good. All right. There's no reason to talk to anybody. There's no reason to do anything else. I do have money to spend. But I have no idea. There's, well, that really doesn't matter, does it? I was going to say, in the Cerberus mission, you have to bring EDI with you, which means I can't bring James. So it might be good to find a weapon for EDI to boost to level 5. But I think I already did. I like the Tempest. I think the Tempest is better on your teammates than the Locust is. Plus, I remember the Locust being not as good in 3 as it was in 2. In 2, it's amazing. I remember it being worse in 3. I'm trying to remember what's considered the best SMG in this game. But that's the thing. Best for who? Most lists you'll find of, like, what's the best weapon in Mass Effect 3? It's all about you, the player. The list of what's the best weapons for teammates can be different. Like the Incisor. I hate the Incisor. But apparently the Incisor is good on teammates because their accuracy is way better than mine is. And they're able to land all 3 shots in somebody's face. I can't do that. Especially in 3. So she can equip pistols, which I would not use, and SMGs. And I respec to give myself squad cryo just for teammates that are forced in my party. Like this one. I did it a little late. I didn't do it in time for Liara on Thessia, but that's okay. So we won an SMG. I already have level 5 Tempest. I think that's good enough. But I'm trying to remember if there's any other weapon that's... I think the Hornet is considered very good for the player because it's very accurate. But again, teammate. I don't like the Tempest personally because it has a bit of a bullet spread that I don't like. But for teammates, they kind of counteract that. To an extent. Like, you're not going to be able to give a teammate a shotgun and all the pellets connect from 50 feet away. It doesn't work that way. I think we're good. And maybe if there's anything I missed that I could buy the Chakram launcher. I somehow missed both these weapons. I like the Valkyrie. Not right now. Yeah, I mean, is there any? Okay, the Hurricane's in here. I wonder if the Hurricane would be better for teammates than the Tempest. I wonder. The Hurricane has such high recoil for an SMG, which your teammates would negate completely. Maybe it would be better. It is an N7 weapon. It probably does more damage. Maybe I should try it. I have the money. I have nothing else to spend the money on. So. And let's level it up. Again, the main purpose of ED shooting is just to spread cryo ammo around, so it doesn't really matter what I give her. And also, spreading the effect of an ammo is based on the damage overall, so a faster rate fire weapon is not better for cryo than something like the Javelin. A single shot from the Javelin probably freezes a target, whereas it would probably take a few seconds of an SMG to freeze them. But in the end, it's almost the same. Where is the Hurricane? Where is the Hurricane? There it is. Okay. That's all I need. I mean, I could look for, if they introduced any more things I could use. Like, we're not using the heat sink for the SMG, which is unfortunate because I have 5 of them. Pistol power magnifier. Yeah. What do we got here? No one uses shotguns. I use assault rifles, but not these. I think I already bought everything worth buying. It feels weird not buying the sniper rifle improvements, especially the damage one. Nope. Teammates definitely don't need that. Pistol, assault rifle. Assault rifle stability I would never use, except on something like the Revenant, and I don't like the Revenant anyway. I should buy the models. SMG high velocity barrel. It's weird. It's called a high velocity barrel, but it's actually just kind of like the armor piercing thing that other weapons have. Nothing here. Pistol, SMG scope. No. SMG scope. It's just the same stuff. I could get a lot out of this. There's like 5 of these things I could buy. I mean, I could give it to Edie. It might not be so bad on her. The weight doesn't matter. Oh, it actually doesn't increase weight. Oh, that's interesting. Some of the newer DLC items, I'm pretty sure this is a DLC item, increase weight. This one doesn't. So, okay, stop resetting me. It's annoying. Assault rifle, precision scope, sniper rifle, assault rifle. Nope. And last one. I like this gun. It's a fun gun. If I was running like a typical soldier build, Adrenaline Rush was kind of nerfed in 3. I think it was nerfed in terms of what it does for you compared to 2, but it was also nerfed in a sense that in 2, you had like 4 weapons on you, sometimes 5, and you had a 3-second cooldown on Adrenaline Rush. In this game, if you have 5 weapons, Adrenaline Rush has like an 8-second cooldown, maybe. So in that sense, it was also nerfed. But if I was running a build where I just didn't care about abilities at all, which is kind of fun to do sometimes, I would just have like all my weapon slots full and just have fun. All right. We are good to go. I hit the wrong button.
Commander, Admiral Hackett is available in the war room.
Admiral Hackett will have to wait till the end of the game. Because we are going. If anyone doesn't know, I believe this is the 18th stream of the series, which is actually very interesting. Numbers-wise. I stopped playing Baldur's Gate for now, at near the end of Act 1, as a break. I did 17 streams of Baldur's Gate 3 to get near the end of Act 1. It took me 18 streams to get to the end of the Mass Effect contest. And today's going to be a half a stream for this anyway. So that's very close. So the time it took me to play through the entire series of Mass Effect, well, the trilogy, on Insane, making the fights take longer. I did skip dialogue. I only did Act 1 of Baldur's Gate. Something to think about. Now, to be fair, if I listen to the dialogue of this game, that is not nearly offset by the fact that I usually play a normal. Combat's faster, but not that much faster. Normally, I think it takes me like mid to late 20s in terms of number of streams to finish the series. So skipping dialogue definitely helped. I mean, actually, I'm still in the mood to play Mass Effect, but just for the story. I think I might play off stream on casual, just so I can play a story. In fact, in the original Mass Effect 1, especially, I think in 1 at least, I don't know about 2 and 3, there was a console command you could do, not even a mod, console command, where you would give yourself a Geth Plasma assault rifle, and it was a one-hit kill. It would kill anything in the game. Every boss, one-hit kill. And it was really cool, because if you wanted to play just for the story, it was basically story mode. Everything died in one single bullet, and then you would just have fun with the dialogue and story. Mimicutie, hello. Welcome to the end of the contest.
Welcome aboard.
Shepard,
But
We go now.
ready, except for the catalyst. But there's no way to hide the ships we'll be sending at Cerberus. Once we attack, the Crucible won't stay safe for
Don't
long.
worry, I got plenty of war assets to throw at the Reapers.
For all intents and purposes, an assault on Cerberus will be the first stage of our attack on Earth.
Which again is one of my like, I don't look, it's not like I don't like the final stuff of this game, like the final battle and everything, but part of me does wish the Reapers weren't so powerful, just so we could actually see a proper space battle. Because this is not a proper space battle. This is Annihilation. All the war assets we gathered are basically just a giant meat shield. They can't beat the Reapers, not even close. They're there to take up the Reapers' time. I kind of wish the Reapers were a little weaker. Even if you wanted to increase the number of them, just increase, like, lower their defenses a bit so we can actually see, like, the ships take out some of the Reapers. Well, it took me 90 hours to get through the first act, so, I mean, it's possible. It's already going to beat my record. My record for the longest game streamed one time through is Dragon Age Inquisition with 113 hours. I'm already at 90. I'm only a third of the way through the game. We go now.
the Reapers and Cerberus.
I'll get the...
Oh, Shepard having a moment.
I wondered where you were.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Edie didn't tell you?
She respects your privacy. Not like me.
Well, you are the
What
Shadow
you
Broker.
doing?
I thought I heard the casing crack during that last fight. Bullet must have just grazed me.
Do you feel ready, Shepard?
Ooh. Yeah, we're ready. I'm trying to be confident about this. I'm ready.
I've been ready since I saw the Reapers land on Earth.
Yeah.
I can't.
And now I can skip. Okay. Oh, one last dream. When I mentioned I thought about playing Mass Effect off stream for fun, I think I might do it unmodded. Sometimes it's fun to experience the game vanilla. The last couple times I've streamed this game for the story and the dialogue, it was modded. Not that changes the story or characters, but it might be fun to play through. Just vanilla off stream. Also, my hard drive is kind of full. Did you know that Mass Effect Legendary Edition takes up about 120 gigs? And when I modded the game, it almost doubled that. I was having issues with disk space when I was doing that last playthrough of Mass Effect on stream, because all 3 games were modded. And it took up like 250 gigs. It is kind of a big deal. Also, not only was the game modded and therefore much bigger, but I also saved the mods in a folder in case I had to reinstall them later, which also took up space. I did move those to a different drive, but it's still, the game is still very big.
Can't sleep.
We're almost...
It's kind of funny I still romance somebody just by matching buttons.
The strike team is in. Fifth Fleet.
Here we go. EDI has to come on this mission, which is why I gave her a level 5 Hurricane now. Well, gee, I wonder who I'm bringing. Garrus, you've been on my team since you joined the team. Yeah, you're sticking with me. I do find it funny that originally my build was using a low damage assault rifle and exploding them with concussive shot. Now I'm using this thing. This thing combined with incendiary rounds is ridiculous. Unless it's a giant target, like a brute or an Atlas mech or something, I kill things just with this alone, so... Okay, let's give EDI the proper weapons. If I went into this fight with EDI with a level 1 shuriken, that would have been very bad. That would have been very bad. Power magnifier is probably good for EDI. I'm not sure on damage. She's not here for bullet damage. She's here for powers and because she has to be. This would make it so she has to reload less, which means she'd be spreading cryo more. I think that's better. I might as well give her a better pistol, even though I haven't leveled up a single pistol, by the way. Let me compare this to the Tempest with the same mods, just in case that changes anything. Okay. So, compared to the Tempest, the Hurricane weighs a little more. Doesn't matter for teammates. It has a little less capacity, so a little more reload, maybe. It has a much faster fire rate, which again does not matter with ammo abilities, but it's not necessarily bad. The damage is a little better. Accuracy is way worse. That does not matter. Teammates, at least in 2, were pretty pinpoint accurate with the Tempest. And the Tempest accuracy is not great. I think it was improved in this game. Yeah, let's go with the Hurricane. Now we get to level up EDI. Alright. What is the one ability EDI does not use? Garrus and I can handle armor just fine. So I'm thinking Overload, Defense Matrix, Decoy, and Unshackled AI. All maxed out. I think that's a fair way to do this. Let's do Unshackled AI first. Do we want power damage or health and shield bonus? Honestly, the only power of hers that's going to do damage that I care about is Overload. The more damage it does, the more damage to shields and barriers it does, which is good. But keeping her alive is also good. I'll do power damage. Weapon damage or tech power damage. I'm just going to go all in on tech damage. Decrease shield recharge delay or increase squad mate's tech damage. This would only affect Garrus's Overload, which means I don't think it's worth it. I'm pretty sure it does affect EDI as well, which means it would affect her power damage by 10% and her decoy would last longer. Now that I say that out loud, yeah. Oh, I should also mention this again. In original Mass Effect 3, they never really changed how the abilities work in single player. They never actually updated it or balanced it. In the multiplayer, they did. Decoy was actually nerfed in the original multiplayer because it was too good. It worked too well on enemies. So they nerfed it. From what I understand, this game's single player mechanics and balancings of weapons and abilities is from old multiplayer, because that was the one that was updated. Which means Decoy is not as good as it used to be. Even in single player, I think. Still good, though. It's still useful. Duration or shields? We're on insane. I think shields duration. It's not going to last 27 seconds. So we'll do shields. Recharge speed by 35%, or shock enemies for damage within a 2.5 meter radius. That is pretty good, because usually when it says shock, it means like a little bzz, and it messes with the enemies a little bit, kind of pushes them around. That might be good. Yeah. Exploding decoy or shields and duration? Exploding. I kind of want to disrupt the enemy with this. Not necessarily. Again, if it is true that this decoy is like the nerfed version of multiplayer, I'd rather it do annoying things to the enemy than just stick around. Defense Matrix. That's what I use. Increase damage protection by 5%, or increase shield restoration by 30% when purging. I don't know how the AI purges. I don't think they do. Especially since I have abilities turned off. So let's just go with the passive. Shield recharge delay, or increase tech power damage by 25% while defense matrix is active. That's good for her. Not good for me, but good for her. Reduce power speed penalty, or damage reduction. Because this is worse the higher the recharge speed is, and her recharge speed is actually pretty high, let's go with that. And overload. I'm kind of building her to be like a shield destroyer. Sometimes I like chain overload. I like the crowd control. But I'm kind of making her just like a, hey, there's an Atlas mech. Couple overloads from EDI, it's gone. But with Garrus's bullets, I mean, I don't know. Some crowd control might be nice. What is Garrus's build for? His is damage. Okay. Actually, his would have been better if I built it for crowd control. Oops. Well, I can finish the level up for EDI when I get in the game.
Joker, what's our status?
We've got a foothold, but it's not much, Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base.
Can you get us in?
Hey, I got us to Ilos. I can do this. It might be a bumpy ride, though.
Do what you can.
Shepard, I am ready.
Wait, what? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus headquarters. They could have a virus or a kill switch or...
I will be fine, Jeff.
Head to the shuttle, EDI.
Fifth Fleet's cut through their line. They're regrouping. Now's as good a time as any.
I know it hurts, not being able to go with her.
Yeah, it sucks. Thanks for bringing that up. Hey, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Same to you.
Everything okay?
Wow, that just skipped the entire cutscene. Just immediate combat. Okay. Since I did build her for power damage, I think I'll just do damage. Incapacity. No, I hate that. Increase damage to barriers and shields by an additional 100%, or increase damage by 15%, and no, do this. Between EDI and Garrus, they can wipe a shield on almost anybody. Has the lowest emotional intelligence ever. No. No. Maybe this Shepard, because I've skipped all the dialogue. Like, Shepard's confused about how he's in a relationship with Liara. He doesn't remember... He doesn't remember really talking to her that much. Which is true.
Cortez?
Okay. Let's do all the bullet stuff right now. We're going to do Squad Cryo.
I've got repairs to make here. Give some...
Then, I'm going to do Incendiary for myself. There we go. Garrus, I'm going to make sure he has his armor piercing. He does not. Bad. Bad Garrus.
First responders are in. We have to assume termination. By the numbers.
You can see this gun is not very good against shields. But that's why I have two people with overload. Once their shields are gone, though, I melt them. They're just dead. Oh. Hey. It's an Atlas. Alright, guys, you know what to do. Ow. Guys? You gonna... Well, he did. Garrus didn't. Garrus? Are you going to... Okay. It's starting early tonight. Garrus refuses to listen to me again. Ow. Why? I gave him all the good stuff. I saved up all my money. I spent my first money I made in this game on Garrus's weapon as a present, okay? Please actually shoot the Atlas mech, though. It's kind of bad if you don't. Ow. Oh, you need to die. Ow. There you go, Garrus. And I'll help. Yeah, like once they take down their shields, it's insane how fast this gun kills things. Oh, is your shield gone? Ow! Is that a nemesis? I think that was a nemesis. Yeah, it was a nemesis. Okay.
Security breach in Hangar 16. Initiating Achilles protocol.
Shepard, Cerberus intends to vent the hangar bay.
Also, if anyone didn't notice,
I need an
when
active
one of these
console at my
fighters
upper level.
shot past me behind cover, it almost took off all my shields. I wonder,
I've got
if
a
you
console.
stand in
Go.
front of a fighter, does it kill you?
Hangar vent procedure
If you just like stand there,
disabled.
not behind cover,
Can you
crouched,
open the hangar?
and does it just
No.
take your head off?
However, I can access their fighter.
Let's not
logic
find out in
files.
this playthrough. Maybe when the contest is done, I'll like reload I'll reload the save before this mission.
Shepard, Cerberus is aware
And
that
then
the
I'll
vent
try it and
failed.
see what happens.
Reinforcements are inbound.
Once the contest is officially done. The contest is officially done when the credits roll. By the way, if anyone's in this contest in chat right now, I feel like I need to let them know, to let people know this. One of the rules of this contest is you cannot reload the game unless you're stuck because of a glitch, which has happened to me a few times. In this game, when the game first came out, you could beat the game, and then you would have a save file right before you started the end game for when the DLC came out. The way this game ends, you can't do the DLC after the game is over, like in 2. Based on the rules that I've read of this contest, if you forget to do a DLC before you start the end game, you are going to have to reload to the previous save point before the end game started to do the DLC. Normally, that was like a normal, like, you know, as the DLC is coming out kind of thing. Technically, that violates the rules, though, because you're reloading. So if you're in the contest, make sure you do the Omega, Leviathan, and Citadel DLC before this mission, or else you will not be able to do it without reloading, technically. And as far as Javix DLC goes, I don't know. I was afraid Javix DLC might get locked out after Tachanka, so I made sure to do it before Tachanka. I wasn't gonna chance that. The Javik DLC was day one DLC for me when the game came out. Huh. Vibration. The shield's indoctrinated.
Another Cerberus team is inbound.
Guess they figured out what we're doing.
But yes, just to play it safe, I would do Javix DLC before Tachanka, and I would do all 3 of the other DLC before this mission. They might make an exception because it's kind of just... I hate to see someone disqualified because they forgot to do, like, the Omega DLC or something, but... maybe the rule could be, I'm pretty sure once you beat the game, it creates a save file for you before this mission. And if that's the case, technically you're not reloading in a sense, because if the save file was created afterwards, the timestamp is after you beat the game. I don't know. Maybe they'll make it an exception, just in case. Only one other person's on Mass Effect 3 right now in the contest. So I think I'm going to send someone a message and be like, you might want to clarify that for people. Again, I hate to see someone disqualified just because of that. What are you shooting at? Oh. I see.
Overriding safeties. The fighter should now launch toward the hangar door.
Perfect. Let's get down there.
Oh no. I remember this part. I got stuck here for like 5 minutes one time on stream because I could not remember where the button was. Hello, alien fodder. Oh, so you can do it after that. Okay. I just, since it's an early DLC in the game, I was afraid I'd get locked out of it early, but also my brain was like, they're not going to lock you out of DLC. You paid for it. Like back when it was the first game. They wouldn't lock you out of it for time. I wonder, is there a BioWare game where paid DLC is locked out due to time, not counting the end game? Obviously, once you start the end game, everything's locked out. But I wonder if there's a DLC in like Dragon Age Origins or whatever that once you get to a certain part of the story, you can't do it anymore. That'd be stupid. Because just by like the essence of what DLC is, you could buy it when it comes out and your save file could be anywhere. It wouldn't make sense to do that. I just asked the question because Javix DLC was day one DLC. That's what confused me.
Launching fighter.
Impressive.
The central lab was located behind this hangar. I suggest we follow.
Intruder alert.
Oh,
All
another
personnel
Atlas mech.
prepare for security lockdown. Repeat. Hostile
Ah.
forces
Oh, I don't think Edie's defense matrix has been on this whole time.
have breached the perimeter. All units respond.
There you go.
Research personnel
Mine is on.
lock all terminals and
You can tell from the
destroy all
shimmering.
data below classification level Epsilon.
I could switch to my anti-shield rounds. I'm stubborn. I'm lazy. I don't feel like it. Garrus, why are you not shoot? Garrus, where are you? Garrus. Garrus. Oh, there you are. Were you there the whole time, or just did I not see you, or did you just teleport there? Both are possible.
That was the last Cerberus team in this area.
We've broken their front rank. Now we can cause some real damage.
Luckily for me, this mission is not very combat heavy. Like, there's not... I don't remember there being, like, that much combat here, especially compared to other places. Be careful, though. There are some turrets in this place. Turrets are very dangerous. It is insane, literally, how fast you die to Cerberus turrets on Insane. Even as a soldier.
Can you get past it?
One moment.
It's kind of... It's just...
Cerberus has updated
You're
their
dead.
encryption. There may be a slight delay as I bypass security.
And if I hadn't brought...
I'm also used to playing
We must
Engineer as my
proceed to a
cannon shepherd now.
sublevel
It's
to
even
avoid
faster.
Cerberus containment measures.
Where do you think we'll find the Prothean VI?
A central lab at the heart of this facility. It is the most secure area. Following the destruction left by the fighter will offer the most direct route.
It reminds me of some Overwatch stuff. If anyone here plays Overwatch, there's a new tank that was introduced who is going to be nerfed. There is no way that new tank is not going to be nerfed. When his steel health ability and fire rounds are activated, it's ridiculous how fast he kills people. Good. It's so incredibly stupid. Like, I could be playing a DP... I was playing Bastion, who has like 300 health. He's a 300 health DPS character who also has some armor. And when new tank would use his fire rounds, he would kill me as Bastion from like 100 feet away in like 2 seconds. It was so stupid. He would also out damage trance healing. I remember getting stuck in the cage one time in his ultimate with other people on my team, and he used his lifesteal, and he was point blank shooting us, and I used trance to heal everybody. He out DPS'd my trance healing and killed everybody. That's insane. For how fast trance healing heals, that is insane that a tank could out DPS that. The only thing that should out DPS trance healing is a Diva nuke, because it's just so much damage at once, or like a nanoed Bastion or something. Or like, because even like Reaper's ultimate is nothing when you trance heal. It does nothing. Oh, come on. Don't throw a grenade at me while I have no shields. This actually kind of sucks. Uh-oh. It's okay. Ow. I'm stuck on something. The level's trying to kill me. Its weapon is pretty bad against shields. As good as it is against armor and health, it is pretty bad against shields. On this difficulty, anyway. Less damage per bullet, and it takes longer to ignite enemies, plus cage match durate. Ooh, good. Cage match has a ridiculous timer on it. Like, you know how some ultimates are balanced properly, where again, like Reaper's ultimate is long enough to where if you trance heal, I like to play Zen, apparently, obviously. If you trance heal, it lasts as long as like Genji's sword, if you time it right, or Reaper's. Like, it's meant to like counter those. Trance heal lasts like half the time cage match does. I would trance heal and we'd still die, because he'd either out DPS the trance heal itself, or he would just wait for it to be done and just murder us all. He was way too powerful as a tank. I think it was mostly because his lifesteal is so good. Either make the lifesteal ability have a higher cooldown. Also, make his bullets have more DPS drop off from a distance. He does some serious damage from a distance. He should be like Diva. Like, Diva's weapons do decent damage at, like, point-blank range. Like, Ramantra can hit from pretty far away, but his little staff ability doesn't really do much damage. It's kind of just like a poke. Okay. I know there's turrets around here somewhere.
That was ugly. They're wasting a lot of troops trying to stop us.
Their intention is to delay us, not stop us. Engineers are... Shepard.
What am I
She
looking-
just said engineers.
Your reconstruction.
Might as well, I don't know why I'm doing these.
He really had you bugged.
Incursion team, what's your status?
Okay.
We've cleared the hangar and are inside the base.
Good work. Do you need support?
Negative. Keep the heat on. We'll find what we need.
Whoa, okay. Once again, the level is trying to kill me.
All personnel.
Yep, I believe this is where the engineers' turrets are. Yep.
There are the turrets.
Or secure vacuum-rated equipment.
We destroyed the one before it got set up, but there should be one more in here, I think.
Damage. Hull integrity may be compromised.
Oh, don't throw a grenade at me. Oh, wow, there's a lot of enemies over here. Yep, including a turret.
On our right.
Grenades. Garrus. Man, Garrus has been kind of disappointing this round, this level so far. He's just putting himself in weird positions where he can't do anything. I know I can place him, but a lot of the time he won't listen to where I place him anyway.
Get ready,
Where are you? God, there's a lot of enemies in front of us still. Maybe there's more fighting here than I thought. Up.
We must stop the engineers before they place more turrets.
I think I got him. Hard to place a turret when you're goo. You can't really get a good grip on the turret to put it down. Die, Torbjorn. Alright.
Get ready, more up ahead.
I almost didn't see that grenade. The indicator's all red, and this area has like a red hue to it, especially the floor here. I almost didn't see that. There's another one. God, this guy's being so annoying. Yeah, we got him. We got him. No! Edie! Can you imagine doing this contest and having all your teammates' deaths also count against you? Oh man, that'd be like the worst escort mission of all time through the entire game. Uh-oh. I don't mind escort missions when they're done okay, but whew. There have been some pretty notoriously bad ones in video game history. KOTOR 2 has one. KOTOR 2 has an escort mission that is just one of the most annoying I've ever done, and it's not because it's hard. There's no enemies. Not really. It's because of the pathing. It's some of the worst pathing I have ever seen. Like your NPC you have to protect will like go in a straight line sometimes and just run into a wall and get stuck. It's weird. Like if you have to go like down a hallway, let's say, and it's like a very narrow hallway, if you point the wrong direction when they move, they'll be like this. They'll go like, and then you have to like move in front of them, and then so they go this way, and then forward. It's like playing the Chain Chomp minigame where you throw the bone in Mario Party. It's actually it actually is very annoying. It's one of the more frustrating parts of that game.
I will bypass the lock.
Like they could have just given him the teammate pathing and it would have been fine. There's like something broken with him. That one NPC. Vanilla WoW. I wonder if I'll ever play WoW one day. I have not played a single second of World of Warcraft. Can I go in, please? No.
Another security lock. I can bypass it.
Incursion team, are you still with us?
Hey, money I can never use.
Best we can.
Admiral, we're in deep and the Prothean VI will be in the safest part of the station. Don't hold back.
This isn't Elysium, Shepard. I don't need a hero.
I'll be fine. Just take Cerberus down. Please.
Understood, Commander. All ships, you're free to fire.
We're almost there. I wonder how fast Garrus can kill Kai Lang. Oh yeah, the reveal of what's left over from 2.
The human Proto-Reaper we killed.
What's left of it? I'm surprised Cerberus recovered that much from the base.
All those colonists.
What piece is left depends on the ending you chose in 2. It does, in the end, it doesn't matter. Like, I think it might give you, like, a slight different war asset amount in some way. It doesn't really matter.
More Cerberus forces en route.
Oh, we have Phantoms.
Cerberus Phantoms incoming.
Phantom's already dead. Thanks to Garrus, Phantoms are kind of trivialized, but...
Our soldiers are coming up from below.
Oh, I see you over there. I see you over there, Phantom. Guys, deal with that, please.
Understood.
No, no grenade. All right. And keep that one alive in case I have to fight her. I do not.
I thought hospitals were ugly to fight through. This is so much worse. At least it's not trying to kill us this time.
Here we go again. Wow. The Phantom died so fast, they couldn't even flip up. They did a half flip and just fell on their back on the railing. This is really bad cover, by the way. I need to move.
Acknowledge.
Kaboom. So when I played multiplayer in 3 on Xbox, I got pretty good at the aiming system. That's why playing with the controller mod, I've played Mass Effect 3 multiplayer on PC a little bit with the controller mod. It doesn't feel the same. There's like something about the controller mod wasn't able to like get the aiming down properly. Like you can't change the sensitivity. So anyway, I played against Cerberus a lot because that was the demo. I got pretty good at headshotting Phantoms with the counter effects. Let me tell you. It was a pretty satisfying head pop when you shoot a Phantom that's in the middle of flipping. Like the Phantom would do their flip to dodge something, and you shoot them in the head while they're upside down, and they just and then just the body just flops on the ground. Pretty satisfying. Well, this is it. As far as the Cerberus base goes, we still have plenty of game left on Earth. I'm not worried about Earth too much. The part at the end, obviously, the gauntlet of enemies is going to be kind of rough. But the fact is, James, Garrus, and I can handle anything armor-based. I'm only worried about the Banshees. But if I can get my teammates to actually focus fire on the Banshees like they're supposed to, they should not be a problem. It comes down to the AI. Because Banshees have barriers, and I can't deal with that because my ability, Concussive Shot, is good against barriers. But Banshees and Phantoms both have a thing where they'll stop an ability with a bubble. So I have to rely on my teammates' bullets. Now, I could switch, which I probably will, honestly. I could switch to these because this is good against barriers. And then switch back to this. The only downside to the controller support of the PC version of this game is there's no settings for it. If you go into options and go into controls, there's nothing. Like, there's this stuff, but it's like they literally just have Southpaw. By the way, it's default or Southpaw. And then it's Southpaw, default swapped. There's no setting for, like, sensitivity. Luckily, the sensitivity on controller on PC is not, like, this is what it is. It's a little slow. If you like to snipe, it kind of sucks because you'll zoom in sniping from far, and then you'll, like, see someone moving, and you're just like... And you can't catch them. It happens in this game a lot. In order to snipe properly with the controller in this game, you kind of have to, like, predict their pathing. Because if you just look at them and then they move, you can't catch up to them. They're just too fast. Sometimes. Happens in Overwatch, too. Overwatch does have settings for sensitivity, but I don't like to make it too high. Because characters in Overwatch can be up close, medium, and far away distance in terms of their weapons. So I like to keep the sensitivity built for, like, a medium. which makes it a little too slow for up close characters like Reaper and a little too much for sniper characters. A little bit. But it works out in the end. But there are times where I'm playing Hanzo and there's someone like somewhat close to me and I'm trying to hit them and I bring back the bow, I bring back the arrow and like, you know, prime it. But because they're close to me, they're moving too fast. Like I can't hit them. That's where keyboard and mouse has the advantage. Like I'm sure keyboard and mouse Hanzos can headshot tracers pretty easily with practice. I have a hard time doing it because I have to like bypass the slow sensitivity of a controller. I have to predict where they're going and just like hopefully they go this direction.
Here.
Hello, Night Race. Thank you for the raid.
Welcome
Just in
aboard.
time for the showdown with Cerberus. I'm at the end of the contest, by the way. I only have Earth left. Everything's done. DLC's done.
We need to locate the Prothean VI.
So how was Mass Effect? Which game are you on? Thanks to Mass Effect being a bundle now, I can't tell what game people are on.
This chair's about the only damn thing you...
On the contrary.
I am skipping dialogue for the
We all
contest just to
saw
make it go
what we
faster.
accomplished on Sig.
It was
I'm probably going to
necessary.
play off stream for fun just to listen to the dialogue. I miss
I've
it.
got it.
Online, you are at security. The catalyst. I am the one they are to the correct. The Reaper
You start at 2? Good.
around the catalyst.
We'll get the Crucible to Earth.
I hope you find success.
EDI, get me Hackett. He needs...
Oh no, it's Kyle and he's so, look at him walk backwards. He's so
Not
cool.
so fast. You. He did warn you not to overstay your welcome.
They tried to make Kai Lane cool so hard. He's just not. Ow! Ow! Ow!
This is better than Thessia. More personal.
Alright, murder everybody.
All you're doing is making humanity weaker.
I'm stronger for it.
You're using Reaper We evolve or we die. Those are the options.
Garrus, where are you? Oh, you're dead. I see. Now, phantoms will spawn at some point. Okay. Let me... Because it's a boss fight, I'm going to have to pause to look at chat. I can't eyeball it. Dreadwolf, thank you for the potato. I was feeling a little potatoey. You suggest a nice raid? Oh, thank you.
Is that the
Oh,
best
here they...
you can
Alright.
do?
The phantoms have not spawned yet.
You're still slow, Shepard.
I'm only slow because I'm not running.
Good. Alright, where is everybody? There. Okay, this is actually pretty dangerous. The phantoms are dangerous.
Ran on Thessia.
Shut up.
They can also instant kill me. Look. Garrus, I need you to deal with the phantoms.
Doing it now.
Alright, one down.
You're too late to stop what's coming.
Two down.
Maybe, maybe not. But you won't be there to see it.
And then, well, there you go. Cool boss fight. Well, you know what I'm doing. Even when I'm playing a pure Paragon Shepherd, there are 2 Renegade interrupts I always do. Here comes one of them. I know some people, I know you can like nitpick this scene. Why did Shepard leave an alive enemy behind him and not pay attention? Like, what if Shepard died here? No one's paying attention. He knows. I'm doing the ultimate insult. I left him alive and I'm ignoring him. Because he's no longer a threat. Well, now he is, but...
That was for Thane, you son of a bitch.
Yay, Kai Lang's dead.
The Citadel is in position. The Reapers are preparing to complete their harvest of your species.
I'll stop.
It is too late. I recommend
I'll stop them. It's one of the best scenes because you kill Kai Lang. He's such a lame character. I know they like, it's just one of those things where they tried to make Kai Lang cool and they just can't. Like, it's BioWare, you give up. I mean, they did give up. They let him die. Good.
Barely.
I assume you've heard about the Citadel.
Just now.
Do we know what's going on? Why it's here?
The Citadel is the catalyst. Thanks to the Elusive Man, the Reapers are now aware that we know.
And so they moved it here to protect it?
As far as I can...
Okay. Even though it kind of looks like we're like back on the ship, we could do whatever we want, we are in the end game. We can't. There's nowhere to go but Earth. I can spend some money. I think. I'm not even sure if I can do that. Where would I spend it?
So much for Cerberus. All that's left now is Earth. You ready?
Hell yes. Put me in a shuttle.
Ready whenever you are, Commander.
Specialist
I'm
training.
all right. Really.
Okay. There's nothing to do but go to Earth. Yep, you can't go anywhere. The Reapers have now messed up like most of the galaxy. There's nowhere to go. Except for Earth. Oh, it's time for Hackett's speech. I used part of that for my old follower, one of my old follower GIF alerts.
Commander, you've got a priority message from Admiral Hackett requesting to...
Shepard, we're ready to end this.
Oh, I skipped it. I skipped the whole thing. I do kind of feel bad skipping. Like, it's kind of nice to be able to skip the dialogue, because I'm basically, the contest kind of turned the game into just like a combat game with like barely any story. So kind of like Halo 1. Not a lot of story in Halo 1. Just kill things. Okay. Everyone's good. Everyone has all the mods. Nothing got reset somehow. Cool. Here we go. Looks like an XCOM level.
God. Who's on it now?
Speaking of which,
Nobody in the vicinity.
for my 4-year anniversary week, back in September,
We have to take that thing
I did a
out before
playthrough of
Henry's
XCOM
plan.
with Mass Effect mods.
Understood.
And people made their own
Change the
characters.
plan,
It was fun.
We're gonna take out that
Julie got the
Hades
most
kid.
kills.
With
Again.
what? That down shuttle.
Oh yeah, this is where you can get shot and killed like right in the beginning.
Now, go!
But I didn't. Good. The game was nice to me. It didn't kill me. All right. Incendiary rounds. Armor piercing. Incendiary.
Damn, I can't stay here, sir. Get clear. Come get us once we've taken that turret out.
No, no grenades.
All right, everyone. Let's move.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow.
On the double!
Okay, the camera shake here is very annoying. There actually is a mod to remove it. I believe there's a mod that's like, I think there might be a singular mod that does that. I think also there is a mod that makes this mission more immersive. It adds like a bunch of different races, when you go to your camp, you see like Geth and like all that's all just standing around, which aren't normally there. It's actually a pretty cool mod. I think it's called Take Back Earth. I believe there might be an option when you install it to remove the camera shake. That's nice. It doesn't personally make me sick, but I know it makes some people sick. In fact, I believe Ninja mentioned she hates this part because this part makes her sick. And because she plays on console, she can't mod the game. So this part's probably not fun for her. Ow, 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 ow. Hello.
This is Captain Johnson. Hammer's getting torn apart. We need those guns offline now. Watch it, you got brutes.
Understood. Affirmative.
Brutes, you say? Oh, I can handle brutes just fine. Can't even reach them yet. I think the brute's already dead. I saw a brute for a second. Oh no, there it is. It was hiding. I can't even tell. The camera shake is so... Yeah, there it is. Get that brute. Get him, guys. And brute's dead. James did nothing, by the way. Garrus killed the brute while James was reloading. James does stuff. He's just not as good as Garrus. Because Garrus has armor-piercing rounds, I can forego the armor-piercing mod, and I gave Garrus the extended mag. Extended mag actually does something on your teammates. Your teammates do have to reload. They have unlimited ammo, but they have to reload. And that means... Oh no, here we go. And Brute's dead. This is not the only way to trivialize the combat in this game. If anyone here has ever done a biotic explosion build, it's also very good. Like, you just explode everything. There's a lot of ways to make yourself, like, very powerful in this game. 2 doesn't really have that. 2 has explosions, but they're harder to set up.
2 guns down, but we still can't land.
And they don't feel as powerful as in this game. Kind of way I like Soldier in 2. Soldier kind of makes their own powers. Guns. Also, again, Soldier in 3, I'm not a big fan of as much because... So what do you think of when you think of Soldier? A lot of guns, right? In 2, you could equip almost everything. Except for SMG. But in this game, if you do that, your abilities have, like, infinite cooldown. So I feel like Soldier kind of got screwed over with the new weight system. I much prefer Soldier in 2 compared to 3. Even though this build's pretty good.
Careful, Cortez.
The explosive concussive shot build, pretty good. Cortez! Or Steve!
Steve! I'm alright!
You sure?
But I won't be picking you up. I gotta land this bird quick.
I love how anticlimactic that scene is. Shepard's like, Steve! And he's just like, I'm okay. Okay. It's like, it feels like the lines were put too close together. There's no, like, in between. Also, Steve can die there. But I made sure he didn't. Ow. Oh. Okay. Rachni, huh?
There's the shuttle. Keep an eye out for their heavy...
Is anyone as good as Garrus? No. In terms of bullet damage, no. James is close. I think Ashley might be the closest when she has Marksman activated. But because I'm impatient and didn't want to wait the 45 seconds required to have it come back before every fight, I chose James instead. Also, James has incendiary bullets, which proc the explosive thing. Ashley has Disruptor. And yes, Disruptor is good against barriers and shields. But for how much damage Garrus and James do with the Typhoon, I don't think it matters.
Supplies.
Just in terms of like raw weapon damage, Garrus is the best. Now his AI can go stupid. And you could argue Liara might be the better teammate overall because you can control her abilities. Unlike her shooting. You can make her abilities work for the most part, and her abilities are good. Garrus almost solely relies on the AI not being stupid. So he can shoot. And sometimes that doesn't happen. I think it's better than 2, though. In 2, I don't like teammates in 2 that much. Except for abilities. To me, teammates in 2 are only there for abilities. In 3, I think weapons are viable. Squad cryo also helps a lot with your teammates in 2. They can at least spread the cryo around, even though cryo is not as good in 2 as it is in 3. Because in 3, it hurts, it makes like armor brittle. In 2, I'm pretty sure it doesn't do that. Oh, it's Banshee time. I know what this is.
You got it. You bet.
Garrus, I'm going to wait for you to be up here because we need your firepower. But I also want you to stay out of harm's way. There is a Reaper explosive weapon I could use, but I'm afraid to use it. It's just going to kill me. There it is. Oh no, it's the cane. I have to fire the cane.
Fire that thing right down its gullet.
I'm pretty sure there's either another one over here or the Reaper Black Star. Where is it? There. Yep, the cane. Not using it. Also, Dread, thank you for the lurk. Guys, they're coming.
Anybody, come in. We need extraction.
Survive. Kill them. Kill them quickly. Kill them as fast as possible, or else we're gonna get overwhelmed. Guys, are you gonna shoot?
This is Commander Shepard. Any
There you
live
go.
personnel in the vicinity?
Grenade. Have to move. Yay, more potato. Oh, is that it, Reapers? Is that all you got? I'm getting stuck on cover like crazy. Okay. I like how I'm like not using concussive shot anymore.
Of some calibrations.
Yeah, Garrus is here. This whole build was built around concussive shot, but because this weapon's so powerful, I'm barely even using it anymore. It's still useful. I'll use it right now. Yay. Who's back there? James is back there. Okay.
Come on, we'll cover you.
All right. I seriously doubt you'll cover me from all this.
We're taking fire.
We're good. Hey, it's the guy from the trailer.
Get us out of here, Corporal. You okay?
I'm alive.
I knew you wouldn't let me.
It's good to see you.
And you're a sight for sore eyes.
How we looking?
Now that the heavy air... The entire...
I'm sure all these ships will land safely. It's one of the worst parts about this. Like, Ashley mentions it, how Ashley's a soldier who has a rifle. But against Reapers, it doesn't matter. Like, the war against the Reapers is going to be won by science and technology and scientists and not people with guns. Not like, you know what I mean? Like, not in the grand scheme of things. Obviously, people with guns are still useful, like right now, to protect the people who are going to make the things that win. But I get her point. And when you're going to like a battle and you're in ships of some kind, it just feels like you're so helpless because if they get blown out of the sky, well, you're dead. You don't even get a chance to fight. While you're in the ship, your ability to fight doesn't matter. You just have to sit there and hope you land. And always travel with Shepard because he has plot armor.
Looks like we've still got... The fighting here's been some of the worst on the planet. It looks bad, but there's still hope. And you're here. It'll do the troops good to see you. Bolster their resolve.
Yeah. What if there was like a true meta part of the game where they somehow realized that Shepard had like some kind of special thing inside them? Maybe from being rebuilt by Cerberus. And they could somehow like harness it and give it to other people. And it was just called plot armor. You know what I mean? Like it was just plot armor. Like, oh man, Shepard has like this special human Reaper DNA hybrid gene or something that keeps him safe from Reapers somehow. Let's put it in everybody. And it's literally just plot armor. What if you were able to take plot armor from the main character and give it to everybody? How powerful would that be? Oh yeah. Like if you're on the same ship as Shepard, feel good because you're not going to get shot out of the sky. However, when the doors open and the bullets start flying, do not go out before Shepard or after Shepard. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, time it very carefully. Because if you go out before Shepard, you're probably dead. If you go out after Shepard, you're probably dead. Go out, like, right behind him. Use Shepard as a shield, and you'll be fine.
I'm just a soldier like them.
You might see yourself like that, but they don't. Like it or not, Commander, you're a hero to these men and women. Don't discount the effect that can have on them. I better go meet up with my battalion. I'll see you at the command center.
Oh, see, it turned off my defense thing. Now, this is going to feel really bad. But I'm not going to talk to anybody. Again, this is about the combat. It's going to feel really bad skipping over everybody. And not calling people. Hey, James. Bye, James. I mean, look, I've played through Mass Effect on stream like 10 times now. Over a 4-year period. And we never skipped the dialogue. Except when I did the speed runs. Hey, Ashley. Bye, Ashley. Hello, person who can call whoever I want. Bye. Oh, it feels so bad. I think I have to talk to certain people, like Garrus. I think I have to talk to him. Or do I?
Make sure we iron out these logistical problems.
Oh, I don't. Oh, that one hurts. I kind of assumed it would force you to talk to certain people like Garrus, who's been with you since the beginning almost. Oh.
Get on that gun!
Garrus is like, there's no Vicarium without Shepard. It has Shepard just walking through the door. What'd you say? Sorry, I didn't hear it. No, whatever. Ow. Hello, Kit Games. Yep, we're at the end. At the end of the contest, too. 15 deaths. If I can finish this contest with 15 deaths, I feel pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good about that. My goal was to kind of get less than double digits. So like 9 is at most, but yeah.
Just because I like my round numbers. Like, I like my round numbers. I like having like a single digit thing, and I can live with 15. God, this turret feels like extra stiff for some reason. Well, it'll be a little while before we find out who wins. Oh, I'm evil. Why am I evil? Who made me evil? Callie, why am I evil? It might be a little while because a lot of people are still on Mass Effect 1 and 2, which is fine. I mean, take your time. I like Mass Effect. I'm used to just playing
this only. That's why I'm here. I originally planned to only stream this once a week to make it like a long-term thing, but when N7 week hit, well, day, I was in the mood, so I played this all week, and then I played it all the next week, and then I made so much progress skipping dialogue, I was like, I'm just gonna play this at least twice a week now. And some people aren't skipping dialogue, which would definitely explain why they're behind me, and that's fine. I almost made the decision to listen to the dialogue, but I had just played through Mass Effect 1 when this contest started. So that's probably why I did it. Hey, Liara. Bye, Liara.
What's his condition?
Hey, Javik. Bye, Javik. Hey, Rex.
When all seemed lost and the end was near.
What about this zone? We could...
Oh, Callie. Since I know you were playing Stardew, I'm thinking about starting my Stardew farm on Saturday. Next Saturday. The Pokemon Violet DLC, the second one, comes out on Thursday. I'm streaming that Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, which should be enough to finish it, hopefully.
Remember to stay hydrated.
But next week, I might as well mention it. Next week, I'm going to be doing Triangle Strategy on Monday and Thursday. That's going to be my Monday-Thursday game in between Baldur's Gate X. It kind of plays like Final Fantasy Tactics or Fire Emblem. Looks fun. Tuesday and Friday, I think I'm going to do Andromeda on Insane. I just played through the trilogy on Insane. Might as well finish the series. I have only played through Andromeda on Insane once for the achievement, but I did it as a New Game Plus, and I was like max level. New Game Plus Insane is not that hard in Andromeda when you have like end game gear and like all skills. It kind of trivializes the difficulty. I'm going to do it as a new character for the very first time. My very first non-New Game Plus Andromeda Insanity run. I'm sure it'll go just fine. I'll also continue the death counter. It's unofficial. The contest only includes the trilogy. But I might as well keep a death counter of that. And I can always just subtract the amount and be like, this was how much I died in Andromeda. All right, sponsor read. Who's our sponsor? Hopefully it's a Mass Effect sponsor. It is. Let's see here. Modes.
Today's stream is sponsored by the Blue Suns, the Skillian Verge's top private security organization. Using top-of-the-line Ymir and Loki mechs, these mercenaries are the best when it comes to jobs requiring discreetness and ruthless efficiency. Blue Suns, for the good of the galactic community.
And yes, I will take a drink. Good hydrate. And hello, King Black. We are at the end of the contest. We're about to take on the Reapers.
Circle around and flood it with reinforcements. Whenever you're ready.
No, I ain't almost ready.
Whenever you're ready. Exactly my thoughts. Battalion leaders, we fought hard to get here.
It's time for one last Shepard speech. I won't skip this.
This war has brought us pain and suffering and loss. But it's also brought us together. As soldiers, allies, friends. This bond that ties us together is something the Reapers will never understand. It's more powerful than any weapon. Stronger than any ship. It can't be taken or destroyed. The next few hours will decide the fate of everyone in the galaxy. Every mother, every son, every unborn child. They're trusting you, depending on you to win them their future. A future free from the threat of the Reapers. But take heart. Look around you. You're not in this fight alone. We face our enemy together. And together, we will defeat them.
Yay. That was also my old sub alert. The last part of that speech. All right, Garrus, James, it's time. Every father and every daughter too. That reminds, like, what if Shepard went through everything? That reminds me of a Star Trek scene. Has anyone here ever watched Star Trek Voyager? There's a scene where Tuvok is reading something that Neelix wrote for him, and it's like that. It's like every mother, every father, every brother and sister, every mother's mother, father's mother, father, mother. It's like it goes through like every possible familial connection, and it's a funny scene because he's a Vulcan. Like, you can tell everyone's kind of like, this is like a lot, and he just has to do it with a straight face. I would love to see the outtakes of that. He kind of stops halfway through and he's like, suffice it to say, the list is long. Am I the only one who finds Vulcans funny? Like, they do deadpan humor so well, even if it's unintentional for them. As a human, you know, other people pick up on it too. I'm sure that's like a running thing of the series. Like, Vulcans are like unintentionally funny. Well, they can be. I missed. I missed. Alright guys, let's actually put on our bullets now. Oh, you did. But I'm the one who didn't. I see. Are you guys... Oh, there's only one. There's only one here. Okay. Hello.
All companies report in.
Artillery companies able through Foxtrot are en route.
Roger that.
Mako! I want that. I want... You know, it'd be cool. This would never happen. What if there was a mod you could install in Mass Effect 3 where that Mako, the person who's driving, gets out and Shepard can just get into it and you do the rest of the level in the Mako somehow? It'd be so much fun. It'd be like the end of 1. A callback, kind of like how Halo does that. The callback at the end of 3 with like one's like Warthog thing. That'd be fun. Oh no! Oh, whatever. My Mako was stronger than that. That was like a Hammerhead performance. Got hit once by a single bullet and died.
Anybody know how the hell we're supposed to take down a destroyer with tanks?
Thanix missiles can do a fuck ton of damage.
Oh, there were enemies up there. One of them's already dead. Good job, teammates. Oh, Harvester. Can I hit you? I can. Gotcha. I did that. That was not my broken teammates' builds. I did that. Like I said, armor's no problem for me. It's the literal like strength of my build. And here comes the weakness on my build. There we go. Down to armor now.
We're taking heavy fire from the second story. Request assistance.
We'll try to clear the building.
I keep overheating this thing. Normally I do a better job. Because I play Mass Effect 1 so much and I like those kind of weapons, normally I'm better at not overheating a weapon. I get a feel for how much I can shoot before it overheats. It's the end of the game. Maybe I'm a little anxious about it.
Foxtrot and Bravo are taking heavy fire.
Husks. Hello, Brute. You're going to die pretty quickly. I'm not even sure if my teammates helped that much on that. I think I did most of that. In the end, it might have been better to bring Ashley instead. Like, instead of bringing James this whole time. Because Ashley does have disruptor rounds. It would have been like a nice change of pace. Doing more damage to barriers. But in the end, I started with James. I figured I'd finish with him. Plus, I like him better than Ashley. James is probably my favorite, like, starting generic human. Ashley, Kaidan, Miranda, Jacob, James, Liam, Cora. I know there's other human teammates in 2, but you get them later, plus they're kind of different. James is probably my favorite of those.
Damn it! Kilo Company's being routed.
Kaidan probably being my second. And honestly, I think Liam was my third. I like his sense of humor. And his character story mission, like his personal mission, is pretty funny. I like it. It has some good moments.
Charlie Company's been taken out.
What are you doing? Okay.
Thanks. We're moving again.
Welcome. Do they ever mention what a Thanax missile is? We know what a Thanax cannon is. It's some kind of like, I think it's a liquid, isn't it? The Thanax cannon's like it's like the Reaper weapon, which is not a laser. The Reaper laser is not a laser. It's like a liquid metal beam of some kind. Hi. Maybe the missile is just full of the liquid stuff? I don't know. I don't know how it works.
Give us some cover, but it gives them a place to hide.
Roger that.
Look at this arena. Look at this multiplayer map. It actually is, not this exact spot. They added multiplayer maps as DS-free DLC at some point for the multiplayer, and they added an Earth one. Which makes sense. I did it again. All right.
Understood.
This is Echo Company. There's not enough room to maneuver the tanks.
Concussive shot's fun.
Backtrack if you have to, but find another route ASAP.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Wait, Garrus, where are you? Oh. I was gonna say, it sounded like Garrus was like ahead of me to the left. God, that brutes just do not stand a chance.
Delta, we're being overrun. What's your location? Ah! God damn it.
I don't know where that is. Okay. Doing good.
Affirmative.
Ah. Wow. All right. That Marauder just exploded.
Christ, that destroyer is huge.
You think the Destroyer is huge. We've seen Sovereign up close. Destroyers are nothing. Aren't Destroyers like only like 20% as big as a Sovereign class Reaper? Like Destroyers are like in kilometer, like I forget what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty big difference. You're already dead. Nothing. What? Oh, we're definitely getting attacked here.
We're prepping Phoenix missiles. Hold your fire. You won't do anything but piss it off. Roger that, but we may have no choice. Understood.
Hey, James. How are things? Watching any Biotic Ball recently? Or in my mind, I've retconned Biotic Ball into Blitzball. Hey, Garrus. My cover now. Get her. Alright, let's be careful. I don't want to get flanked. Enemies are kind of acting a little weird here. Don't they usually come out and fight? What is happening?
Destroyer just took out half our company. Firing remaining missiles. Any effect? Negative.
Of course not.
Something's messing with our guidance. We're almost there, Abel. Hold on.
It's like the enemies got stuck in the room and couldn't get out.
Affirmative.
And we're good. Clear.
Right.
I did most of the work. Ah!
We're at the rendezvous. Hammer companies report in.
That's a room.
Delta companies have sustained heavy casualties. No word
Okay.
from Abel or Charlie. Echo, Foxtrot, and India are here, but severely depleted. Lost contact with Golf. All companies prep Phoenix missiles.
I kind of like just hip firing this thing. Like, a lot of weapons in this game can be hip fired pretty effectively. But this thing's pretty fun. Just hip firing a big laser.
How are we supposed to take that thing down? We wait for it
Ow,
to get
ow,
close.
ow, ow.
We hit it with everything we've got. Our guidance systems are buggered. Roger that. Our engineers are on it. Think it's got something to do with the beam.
Okay, two in front of me. Good, that's it. Careful of the brute that brutes its way through the wall, which is going to be right here.
Understood. You got it.
Interesting. I know it's probably it's the lighting and also what it's made of. Did anyone here grow up on like 90s cartoons? And as a kid, you ever notice something where when something is getting ready to move in animation, it's always a different color? I noticed that in like Ninja Turtles animation and Nicktoons. Whenever something is going to move, or like a wall is going to be destroyed, whatever, it's always a slightly different color, usually lighter colored, for whatever reason, which signifies like it's going to move. I know this is a completely different like thing. This looks like some kind of like cinder block, or maybe even like a roof tile kind of thing, and this is just like, well, cinder block. Yeah. Yep. I like, even as a kid, I always noticed that. I'm like, oh, there's like this many things on the table. That one's gonna get picked up, and then someone comes by and picks it up. I wonder why that's the case. I wonder why it's like that. And
Damn, Brute's on the way.
brutes are my specialty.
Ground forces. They're coming
also, even as like a 5-year-old, the Ninja Turtles cartoon had a lot of mistakes. Like coloring the bandanas the wrong color, the green bleeding into the bandana, so it's just green colored, the wrong voices on the wrong turtles. You kind of notice all that stuff. Or bandanas changing color like in the middle of a scene, going back and forth. Still a classic, though. One day I hope to watch the series. As a kid, I think I only watched like probably 15 to 20% of all the episodes. So I missed a lot. All of season 1 was only like 10 episodes, saw that. Season 2, I probably saw most of that. Season 3 and 4, maybe like 20 to 25%, and after that, nothing. I've heard that after like season 5 and 6, it gets a little rough, like most shows. They try to compete with new stuff. The old stuff's getting old. They feel like they have to change it up, in which case it just makes the show worse.
Where's our fire support? We need reinforcements on the...
The 2003 series is like that. The first like 3 or 4 seasons of that early 2000 series is really good. But I've seen some of the later seasons. It just gets weird and I don't know. I never got to watch a lot of Transformers. That was a little before my time. And I was only able to watch Ninja Turtles in videotape form. It never came on TV. Like, I never got to watch Ninja Turtles on TV. I always had to rent. I had the first season on VHS at home, and I rented a lot of tapes. Same thing with, like, Rescue Rangers and DuckTales. Never got to watch it on TV. All I had was, like, 2 VHS tapes each of those series, and then I'd rent sometimes. Transformers, I never rented. It was one of the ones that I never got to. I was hooked on Turtles and like Power Ranger stuff, so I never bothered to go back to that. See, that would help. Having like an older sibling or relative would help. I didn't have that. I think Turtles came on USA, but I never got to watch it. Like I don't know. It was one of those shows I never got to watch on TV. I always had to catch it through VHS tapes by renting them. That was always a fun time. Going to the rental store on a Friday evening and renting like a couple, like 1 or 2 like Turtles tapes. That's fun. Tragic childhood. What are you talking about? We had some of the best stuff. We had the console wars and all sorts of cool shows. And we had toys that were super unsafe.
But the company's been wiped out.
Remember Moon Shoes?
What's the situation?
That looked like they would just break your ankle. Or sock 'em boppers. They gave kids the excuse to punch each other in the face. And if you didn't blow them up enough, you would just punch someone in the face.
Excellent.
I'll need you to open a link to the Normandy from the missile systems.
Okay.
On it.
I did have cable, but I never had the WB, Cartoon Network, or Disney. So I never got to watch any of the Disney shows. I never got to watch any WB stuff. There was a 2-year period. I lived somewhere where I had WB. Pokemon was on Saturday mornings. That was about all I got out of that. And also I never had Cartoon Network. So things like, I don't know, like what's some Cartoon Network stuff? I know they have Hanna-Barbera stuff, but like Dexter's Laboratory, that kind of, I never got to watch that stuff. I grew up on, as far as cartoons go, I grew up on Nicktoons and Fox Kids stuff. Like X-Men, Spider-Man. I know Power Rangers is not animated, but I kind of included in there. Power Rangers could have easily been an animation show, so it probably would have been a lot easier, too. Not having to always plan around the stock footage they had of Super Sentai.
That's it. I'll let you know when I've adapted the targeting systems.
Sounds like good news, Commander.
We'll see.
Hammer, this is Admiral Anderson.
Here we go.
The Reaper ground forces are making a push.
It's the final gauntlet.
Hold your ground. Protect keep those tanks until we can get a shot.
You heard him, people. Get ready.
Yeah, that's true.
There they are!
It also made it less funny. Has anyone ever noticed the mistakes in Power Rangers? They're great. Like there's a scene where Lord Zed has duct tape on his staff. I love stuff like that. It's evil duct tape, though. It makes sense. Yeah. Like having, I mean, I think they did it. I think Power Rangers was a very interesting show, considering they used like footage from a different Japanese show and worked around that. However, if anyone wasn't aware, 3 of the actors of the original series left the show because they weren't getting paid enough. And I agree. There were very there was like unsafe work conditions. The actors had to like choreograph their own fighting. So they did the job of like a fight choreographer. They worked a ton of hours a week. Some of the actors actually got like injured, not just in the fighting, like just like props and stuff. And they wanted to be paid a little more, and they left the show. And the episodes, you can easily tell the episodes. Even as a kid, you can easily tell. They use stock footage of the 3 actors that doesn't sync up properly with the scene. You can tell at that time Tommy was the White Ranger. And you know how all the Power Ranger actors always wore their colors? Because kids are stupid, apparently. You know, like Jason always wore like a red shirt or whatever. And like, you know, and then Tommy was wearing white clothing, like a white shirt and like khaki pants or something to signify like White Ranger. During those few episodes where they had to use stock footage, they had Tommy dress in green clothes because they used stock footage of Tommy around the old actors. And he was the Green Ranger then. Even as a kid, I was like, huh, why is Tommy wearing green clothes again? That's interesting. It surprises me that anybody that made Power Rangers thought that would have fooled somebody. It was bad. They did a pretty good job of cutting around the Japanese footage, but that stuff was very noticeable. Like the obvious use of old footage to work around the fact the actors are gone. There they are.
Hang in there, soldier. Heads up, we've got more incoming. Shit, we better cover our left flank.
Or we just murder them all. There you go, Garrus. That's the spirit.
On the double. Roger that.
That did not work. Oh, here she comes. Reminds me of, what is that, Hall & Oates? Oh, here she comes. So watch out, boy. She'll put an arm through your chest. All right. Good job, team. I can't hit you. No, that's not fair. God, more Banshees. Okay. Well, no ammo, but I got the job done. Also, speaking of Transformers, what is everyone's favorite Transformers movie? I know, I easily know my answer. I only have to think about it. I mean, look at what I have to, look at the competition. My favorite is the 1986 animated one. Like, no contest. The first Michael Bay one was not that bad. I have not seen any of the others, but I've always heard they're just explosion movies.
Got it. You heard her. Back to the truck, people.
The 1986 movie is just a toy commercial. Transformers was always a toy commercial. A lot of shows were always a toy commercial. Like whenever the Ninja Turtles dressed up in a new outfit, toy. How do you think those shows are funded? Why do you think some shows got canceled? Because toy sales were down. It sucks, but that's the truth. The movie is just a giant toy commercial because of what happens. I'm not going to, in case we ever watch it in the Discord or whatever, like, I'm not going to spoil it, but something happens where it's like a bunch of new characters. And it's a good movie. It's great. It has great 80s music. Dare to be stupid.
Firing.
Countering interference.
Oh no.
Did it hit? What happened?
Another one.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
Here they come.
Luckily, a lot of brutes spawn here, and we annihilate brutes
Roger
here.
that.
Our job, on the top of our job. Ow! I'm not even sure what just hit me. Oh, a brute landed on me. That's what happened. A brute fell from the sky and just landed on me. Luckily, that didn't kill me. I wonder if that can kill you if you have, like, low enough defenses. Oh, it's a harvester. It's made of armor, though, so we should be okay. Yeah. Yep. Ravage, Barricade, and Jazz. I believe Ravage is one of Soundwave's little minions. Barricade, I do not remember. And Jazz, I remember Jazz. I'm not sure on Barricade. Oh, you didn't name one Starscream? Maybe not the best name for a pet. We're screaming it. No, let's do Megatron. Who Megatron's transformation was always weird to me. Why does he transform into a gun? Why? Megatron is supposed to be the leader of the Decepticons, but he turns into a gun and requires another Decepticon to shoot him. Like, actually, like, use him like a gun. That's not a very leader thing to do. I don't know. That was always weird to me. I do like how Galvatron would transform into, like, a tank gun mortar thing, though. That makes more sense. Because he's pretty lame. Hey, Megatron from Beast Wars is cool. I like that Megatron. I love Beast Wars. I watched Beast Wars. I did not watch original Transformers. I watched Beast Wars. It came on TV before school sometimes. And as a kid watching a CG show like that, it doesn't hold up that well. But it was cool to watch. Like, I was a big fan of Toy Story, so when I saw that, I was like, oh, look at this cool, like, CG show. Beast Wars is pretty good. Beast Machines is the series after it. I saw all of it. It only lasted 2 seasons. Beast Wars lasted 3. Had a very long first season. Seasons 2 and 3 only had, like, 12 or 13 episodes each. Beast Machines only lasted 2 seasons. It was not as good as Beast Wars. Beast Wars Season 1, pretty good. Can that laser kill me?
Commander,
I don't know if that laser can kill me or not.
missiles are ready for launch.
Roger that, Edie.
Ha!
Reapers within range.
Dinobot. Dinobot's a pretty good character in Beast Wars. And also, yes, the Dinobots are great in Transformers. They're in the movie that I watched, so I know who they are from that. Grimlock. They're just so stupid. In like an endearing way.
Destroyer terminated.
Nice work, Edie.
Shepard, we're on our way to your location.
Roger that.
Shepard.
Oh, there's still the effect of the Banshee right there. That's interesting.
It gets worse. Of course it does.
Well, now there's only one way I can die. Well, there's a part. Marauder Shields. Will Marauder Shields give me a 16th death? Or will I defeat the last boss of the game?
It's now or never, Admiral. We're going in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll kill me.
I'll send the word. All ships, this is Admiral Hackett. The Crucible is on the move. I repeat, the Crucible is on the move. Protect it at all costs. Everyone, this is it.
By the way, I said it would take like 3 to 3.5 hours to finish. It's been 2. So yeah. And depending on how much I can skip in the final part. All the Reapers are angry. That's their angry face.
Any available squadrons, delay those Reapers leaving the battle.
Can you imagine being in this fight? You know you're just fodder, and Hackett's like, delay those Reapers at all costs. What do you mean delay? You mean destroy? No, I mean delay.
Here on in. It's a straight shot.
You know what I mean.
A straight shot with Reapers trying to crush us along
Sure.
the way.
We just need to get a handful of troops through.
It's like in the Citadel DLC. The Shepard clone is like, delay Shepard. Like, what do you mean? Don't you mean kill Shepard? Like, no, I mean delay him.
Feels like this.
All right.
Hammer squads, go, go, go!
I don't think you can die here. I think this is purely cinematic. I don't think you can lose here. I never have. So if I happen to die here, it'll be a first. Hi, Harbinger. Been a little while. Hi, guys. Oh, no. They're not dead. They're not dead, at least. James needs the help, but Garrus, he's fine. He's used to being almost killed.
Normandy, do you
He's
copy?
good.
I need an evac, right now.
Now, here comes... I know we're not doing a story run of this. This might be the most thing this is like the thing I can complain about the most in the story of 3. How does Harbinger not blow the Normandy out of the sky? It's just sitting there.
Take him.
Shepard.
You gotta get out of here. Bullshit. Don't argue with me, James.
I can still fight. Ugh. Just give me my gun.
I need to know.
Good luck, Loco.
You too, James.
I mean, it depends on if the Reapers can actually see. If the Reapers actually have, like, eyes as we know them, he could easily see it's the Normandy. He knows what the Normandy is, I'm assuming. But if the Reapers just use, like, sensors, then yeah. Kind of like how Geth don't use Windows. It's possible Harbinger can't really see like we do. Although he is kind of looking at it. He's like, fellow Reaper, huh? I guess I'll let you go. Yeah, go, Shepard. Uh-oh. Harbinger's just like, I see you, Shepard. This hurts you. And yes, I've never seen the scene with James either. I always bring my love interest, and it usually defaults to the love interest. But, you know, that makes sense. You get that last, like, emotional conversation with them. But I had James and Karis with me, so... Hello, 1-Up. Oh no, here we go, here we go. This is literally the last part I can die. If I can make it past this one little part, I will have 15 deaths total. Hi, friend. Oh, uh-oh. Let's not choke. All right. We're almost there. Here we go. The last true boss of the game, who became a giant meme after this game came out. I know you're there. Come on, Shepard, get up. We have one more fight to do. God, what if I mess this up? If I die here to Marauder Shields, it's gonna be so bad. I know you're there. Show yourself. Yeah! Yeah, I take that, Marauder Shields. I will use my unlimited ammo to just keep shooting you. I'm making sure he's dead. And I think that's it. I think we're locked in 15. I'm 99% sure I can't die from now on, so. Woo! 15 deaths. You think he's dead now. And yeah, how was Sonic Frontiers? I have not played a Sonic game in a long time. I grew up on Sonic. I had Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic Spinball. I also had Sonic 1 and 2 on the Game Gear, which are different games. My very first system was a Sega Master System, not a Nintendo. My very first Nintendo system was a Game Boy, and that was my only Nintendo system until the N64 came out. Once the N64 came out, I had every Nintendo system except for the original DS and the Wii U.
You did it. This is the Admiral. We've got reports that someone made it to the Citadel.
And now Nintendo is the only system I plan on buying. Because most games on Xbox and PlayStation are now on also PC. I don't have a new Xbox or PS5. But I will probably get the new Switch system because Nintendo games never come to PC, so I need it for Pokemon and for like other things. Hey, we're back on the Citadel.
Shepard.
Space Dad. Mega Man. I like Mega Man in theory. Does that make sense? I love Mega Man's aesthetic. I love that it's in the future.
Anderson.
I love the idea of taking abilities from enemies that you defeat and having to use them. I love the music. I just don't like playing the game.
But we didn't come out in the same place. No.
Because I'm not very good at it.
I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like?
I like Mega Man X. I enjoy playing the X games a little more. Not sure why on that, but it's because the earlier Mega Man games had like some serious like platforming that just makes me not like it. Like I think it's Gutsman level where you have like the platforms you have to jump. Like basically, it's like the disappointing platforms and the like. I just
feel like
Not my thing.
But I'm
But
moving.
yes, I love Mega Man in every way except for playing it.
Human remains scattered.
Which means I like watching someone play it. Which is what I did. I had a friend who had all the collections on GameCube, and I would watch him play it. Because he was much better at it than I was.
Sure. They round them up on Earth, then send the people up here to be processed.
The sooner we blow these bastards back to hell, the better. The tubes don't go on forever.
Oh, I see. What makes you think I could play it?
Yeah. Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
Tykeeper.
Anderson?
No. I somehow managed to beat Dark Souls. I don't know how. Okay, I do know how. I overleveled. I did some soul farming off stream and got to a super high level, and also used a notoriously good weapon. Now, to be fair to myself, I did get to that point myself. But like the last third of the game, I powered through it at a higher level with a good weapon. And I did skip some stuff. I didn't knowingly skip stuff. I actually skipped giant sections of Dark Souls 1. Didn't even know it. I also never found the DLC. Leave it to Dark Souls to have you purchase DLC and then hide it. Of course Dark Souls would do that. I never found the DLC. In most games when you purchase DLC, it's like, would you like to start the DLC?
Just found that chasm you were talking
Dark Souls, it's hidden. Metroidvanias. The only Metroid games I ever beat was Metroid Fusion, which I think is like known to be like the least big one. Like it's hard to get lost. I also beat Metroid 2 on the Game Boy. I barely remember that. That was a while ago. I might do Metroid Prime in the future. I had Metroid Prime on the GameCube. I ended up not really liking it because of the controls, honestly. And I think I gave it to a friend and he actually really liked it. Like it's funny to think that it's always weird. Like, I mean, he probably would have got into it anyway, but it's always weird where it's like you buy a game and really don't like it that much, but then one of your friends tries it and ends up getting hooked on it. He ended up playing Metroid Prime 2 and 3. I never did. Or I played Alien Isolation like 3 years ago. Yeah, I know, but I was not at around the Halloween time. I was not in the mood for a spooky game. Like I have to be in the mood for that kind of thing, and I just wasn't. I will play one eventually. I will play one eventually. I mentioned I might do one like Halloween in the summer or something and just do it for a week.
Anderson.
Shepard. I can't.
I underestimated you.
Oh no! Martin Sheen.
What a...
I warned you. Control is the means to survival. Control of the Reapers, and of you, if necessary.
I'm not even sure what ending I can get. I wasn't paying attention to my war assets at the end.
They're controlling you.
I don't think so, Admiral.
Do I have enough Paragon to pull it off?
Controlling me is a lot different than controlling a Reaper.
Have a little faith. When humanity discovered the mass relays, when we learned there was more to the galaxy than we imagined, there were some who thought the relays should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in.
I can understand that.
But look at what humanity has achieved.
As someone who likes space, I would want to go in. But also, I can understand that.
10,000 years combined. And the Reapers will do the same for us again, 1,000-fold. But only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
What?
You're playing with things you don't understand. With power you shouldn't be able to use.
I don't believe that. If we can control it, why shouldn't it be ours?
Because we're not ready.
No. This is the way humanity must evolve.
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
No, Anderson.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own. This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
And who will you listen to, Shepard? An old soldier stuck in his ways, only able to see the world down the barrel of a gun? And what if he's wrong? What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
If we destroy the Reapers, this ends today. But if you can't control them...
But I can!
Are you willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself. You're indoctrinated.
No! No! The two of you so self-righteous. Do you think power like this comes easy? There are sacrifices.
You've sacrificed too much.
Shepard, I only wanted to protect humanity. The Crucibles can control them. I know it can. I just...
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't. They own you now.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that.
Oh, I don't have enough. Oh no. Oh, come on. I literally did like everything in this game, and I still don't have enough, huh? Ah, well.
You're not yourself anymore. They've taken you.
No! You're the one who failed.
But I can do this to make up for it. Beep beep boop. Oh. Hey, look, it's Earth. I think.
There.
Yeah.
I wish you could see it like I do, Shepard. It's so perfect.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure in the original ending of 3, you had to fight him. In the art book for Mass Effect 3, that came out before the game came out, by the way, which spoiled a lot of stuff, there's concept art of, like, an elusive man Reaper thing. So yeah, he used to be a boss fight. Or was going to be. Maybe they felt like there wasn't a boss fight required there, or maybe they thought it'd be too much like the end of 1.
10 seconds to contact.
It'd be so easy for a Reaper to come over here and just blast it.
That's it. The Crucible is docked.
I kind of have like a headcanon thing where the Reapers are programmed not to attack the Crucible. They want to see what happens. The AI that controls the Reapers want to see they want to see what happens with the Crucible. It's like a test. So maybe they'd be like, Reapers, leave it alone. It's possible. They know what the Crucible is. Maybe this is like a final test of Shepard. And this cycle. That would explain why no Reaper just comes over here and destroys it.
It's quite a view.
Best seats in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
I think you earned a rest. Anderson? Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, son. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
And there is a mod that adds to this conversation. It's fully voiced, so it's probably just cut dialogue. I'm not sure why you would cut dialogue from the scene, but they did.
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The Crucible's not firing. It's gotta be something on your end.
Why is it always on Shepard? Shepard, it's not working. Fix it. Come on.
I don't see... I'm not sure how to...
Commander!
There's also cut, like some of this stuff does use cut dialogue. Like there's a mod that makes like same-sex romance possible. And a lot of it's just cut dialogue. Like in Mass Effect 1 with Kaidan. Time to shoot the Reapers. Man, the last time I beat this game, I had a mod installed that did like the happy ending thing, which means there was no AI conversation. As much as I want to do the one where I just shoot him, that would be like a pretty fitting ending to this contest.
Wake up.
I'm not going to do that. I think I have enough war assets to get the surviving scene at the end with the breath.
Where am I?
Technically, like there is no rule in the contest that states unless you pick the destroy ending with enough assets, it counts as a death. That was not put in there.
Who are you?
I thought it'd be funny, but we'd already started at that point, so.
I thought the Citadel...
I'm gonna do that ending just to say,
no,
I didn't die at the
Citadel
end.
is part of me.
I need to stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
Solution? To what?
Chaos.
Yep, that looks pretty non-chaotic to me.
Created will always rebel against their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics. We've created the cycle so that never happens. That's the solution.
Ah, machine logic. Yes, don't worry. We saved some of the previous species by liquefying them and putting them into a giant robot thing. Like, that's not the same. I mean, to a robot it kind of is, right? All right, let's just... Oh, okay, I can skip these. Good. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's no codex entries to unlock. Your solution... They know it's flawed. The AI thing mentions, like, it's not a perfect solution.
But you're taking away our future without hope. We might as well be machines. Programmed to do what we're told.
You have hope. More than you think. The fact that you were standing here, the first organic ever, proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities.
We updated him.
Can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act.
Been a while since the AI child got an
It
update.
is now in your power to destroy us.
Like when you plugged it in the USB slot, I got an upgrade. Now I know we can do something different.
But be warned, others will be destroyed as well.
No, not the Geth.
The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
Oh, thank you, Alex Freak. That's what happens when you play through the series a billion times. So yeah, I was kind of joking that if the death at the beginning of 2 counts for everybody, then when you beat 3 and you don't choose destroy, or choose destroy but don't have enough war assets, you should get a death. Because unless you get the breath at the end, ending, you die. But we'd already started the contest, so it wouldn't be fair. But I feel like at that point, like I was like, I'm picking that one just so I could say I didn't die again.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
That is why it is not a choice.
There has to be another
Well, not a
way.
solution.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So, the elusive man was right.
Yes and no.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can.
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
The reason why I mentioned that synthesis is my ending of choice is because it's a solution. Destroying the Reapers is not a solution to the problem. It's a solution to the current problem. We're all dying to the Reapers. But if we destroy the Reapers, we destroy that safety net. The whole thing of like, I heard you like synthetics, so I made synthetics to kill you, all that kind of stuff. I get the logic. The Reapers kill advanced organic species, leaving the younger ones alone to grow and then die, and then they kill them later. If the Reapers didn't exist, it's possible organics would create a synthetic life, like the Geth, and the Geth would kill them. The Geth would not stop there. Imagine a synthetic race who wants to obliterate all organic life from the galaxy. They would glass every planet. Every planet would be like a giant death ball. No organic life ever again. That's what it prevents. Again, not the greatest solution, but it works. If we destroy the Reapers, we lose that safety net. We better hope we can police the galaxy on our own. Because if synthetics rise up, we have no giant Reaper people to take them out for us. Yeah, or they would just blow up the planets. They would dismantle them for resources to build space stations. Yeah. It's like Stellaris. We just blow up the planets and make a bunch of ring worlds or something. Or habitats. But yeah, destroy is not a solution to the problem. It could be a cause of the same problem. Control is also not a way to solve it, because I don't trust Shepard. As nice as your Shepard may be, after 1,000,000 years of being in charge of a giant robot death army, what if you just go insane? And just do what you want? Can we trust Shepard to police the galaxy? If there's a species making a synthetic life that we think might go rogue at some point, is Shepard willing to like bring the Reapers down on them and kill them? What if there were 2 Paragon? I don't trust either of those options. Synthesis solves the problem. When everyone becomes the same, there's no need for it. That's why it's my ending. It actually solves the problem. The other 2 don't. Of course, if you have faith in humanity and the rest of the galaxy to not let that happen, then destroy could work. And if you have faith in Shepard, AI Shepard, to not go insane after 1 billion years, then sure, do that. But personally, I go with green. Not this time, though.
But the Reapers will obey me?
Yes. We will be yours to control and direct as you see fit. There is another solution. Synthesis.
And that is?
Add your energy to the crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework, a new DNA.
Ooh.
I don't know.
That's a good response to that.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
And there will be peace?
The cycle will end. The Reapers will cease their harvest, and the civilizations preserved in their forms will be connected to all of us. Synthesis is the final evolution of all life. The paths are open, but you have to choose.
I'm so tempted to shoot the AI child and do the bad ending. But I'm not. I talked about it. I'm the one who mentioned the whole joke thing of a death should count unless you pick this ending and do enough side quests. I'm going to pick it. I'm not even sure if I have enough war assets to survive. I don't remember. I didn't check it for a while. We'll find out. Die, Reaper.
Remember
It
to
doesn't.
stay hydrated.
The rule was not in place when the contest started, so they felt like it'd be unfair to add it. Also, if you skipped a bunch of stuff in 3 to preserve, like to make it so you didn't die a lot, then you would get the death ending. You wouldn't have enough war assets to get the good breathe ending. But you'd be taking 1 death for potentially dozens by doing side quests needlessly. I did side quests because of experience. The higher level I am, the less chance I die. More or less.
More so in 1. Just because of how 1's like RPG mechanics work. Here we go. Die, Reapers. Also die, Geth, unfortunately. I saved the Geth for nothing. That's not true. I did use their ships to get this far. Oh, goodbye, Thane. And Liara. Also, Shepard, why do you get so close?
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat,
They had to add this scene too.
Jeff.
A lot of people didn't like the fact that Joker would leave Shepard like that so easily.
Damn it.
So they showed Joker like struggling with it. I mean, out of everybody on the crew, hasn't Joker known the commander the longest? I would say Anderson, maybe a little longer, but he's gone. Pretty sure out of the people on the Normandy, Joker has known Shepard the longest. Ah, big death sphere. Kaidan, maybe. Ashley didn't join until Eden Prime. If Kaidan has been on the ship as long as Joker's been flying it, then yeah. Oh no. Oh no. The Piano Reaper's here. They're trying to damage us emotionally. Yeah. It didn't fall on Big Ben. Yeah. Again, cutscenes are weird. If you don't want bullets to be incredibly loud, you have to turn down the sound effects pretty low, but it makes the cutscene sound effects like non-existent. So, take which one you want. Do you want bullets to be deafening and have sound effects normal in cutscenes, or this? As I'm streaming it, I prefer this. Otherwise, every bullet shot is way too loud. And the Citadel gets very messed up from that. I can see why initially people thought the Citadel and the relays were destroyed. If the relays blew up, as we've seen, everyone would be dead. Like, every system that has a relay in it would just blow up. But it doesn't destroy the relays, it just damages them. Like, the relays were not built to do this. Whoever made the Crucible, and then over time, were smart enough to realize they could repurpose the relays for this purpose. Like, how do you get this wave across the galaxy? You use the relays. There's a similar episode of Stargate. I won't go into details, but they had to, like, have some kind of signal hit every planet in the galaxy at once, and they used the ring gate system to be able to use that signal everywhere. It's also sad that EDI gets killed. If the Destroy ending is going to be the canon ending, I'm not sure how there's still Geth around. Maybe they'll figure out something. Maybe they'll say it only killed the Geth in bodies, but the Geth that were stored in servers are safe. Also, maybe they'll say that the Normandy outran the explosion, and EDI's safe because of it. But yeah, I can see that. Like, all the Geth that were in bodies at the time might have been destroyed, but all the Geth that were, like, in servers in the middle of nowhere space might have survived. And you don't see EDI here because it's hinted that she died, but they could just say that, yes, Joker successfully was able to outrun the explosion into, like, an area of space where the explosion could no longer reach, and EDI survived. Even though they purposely don't show her here, because she's supposed to be dead. Well, it damaged ships. I don't think it destroyed them. So luckily, any ships that survived in like decent condition, going through the relay, getting somewhere where maybe the explosion didn't hit somehow, could maybe salvage the others. Not ideal, but now if you did the ending where the Crucible kind of sucks and Earth gets destroyed, then yeah, that's a bad one. I mean, it's heavily hinted that like there's not that many people left. Because if you have low enough assets, I'm pretty sure the relays are destroyed. Or at least more heavily damaged. Which would obviously be bad. So does Shepard live? Did I get enough?
The war is over. The Reapers have been defeated. Against all odds, and in the face of the greatest threat this galaxy has ever known, we survived. We suffered many losses. The relays are severely damaged, but we won. This victory belongs to each of us. Every man, woman, and child. Every civilization. On every world.
Yay, Jacob's there too. Woo.
Now, as we take our first steps toward restoring
Yay!
what we lost, we must
the best
remember what it
Krogans.
took to win. This wasn't a victory by a single fleet, a single army, or even a single species. If this war has taught us anything, it is that we are at our strongest when we work together. And if we can put down our grievances long enough to stop something as powerful as the Reapers, imagine what we can achieve now that they are defeated.
Oh, you'd think.
It will take time, but we can rebuild everything that was destroyed. Our homes, our worlds, our fleets and defenses, all of this and more. Together, we can build a future greater than any one of us could imagine. A future paid for by the sacrifices of those who fought and died alongside us. A future that many will never see.
Yep, ED's on there. Yep. Maybe ED had a backup file. I'm just trying to think of ways they could do it. I mean, if the
And
Reapers
while we
didn't have
still
shielding
many
from that, I doubt
challenges
she
ahead
did.
of us,
So,
we can face them together. And we will honor those who died to give us that future.
interesting. She didn't put it up on the board. Bye, random planet. Oh, hey, look at that. I don't get another death. Again, I know it doesn't count, but... Yeah. Oh, whatever. That was a win. We did it. Pretty sure I can skip this, Yoka. Oh yeah, this scene.
Did that all really happen?
Yes, but some of the details have been lost in time. It all happened so very long ago.
When can I go to the stars?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
Anything you can imagine. Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars could have many worlds. Every world could be home to a different form of life. And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
Mass Effect 4. Yay! It does. Okay. It does make a save file. That's what I was wondering. Well, that's it. That's the contest. Woo! Oh yeah, I did say I wanted to see if that Cerberus ship could kill me. So, contest is done. Contest is officially over. I have 15 deaths. I'm done. Now I'm gonna go see if that ship kills me. I just want to know. I think it'd be funny if it did. So yes, contest done. I'm locking in the 15 deaths. We got the ending. I did all the DLC. Everything. So let's just go in there. I just want to see if it works.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
I don't care. Oh, did I hit the wrong thing? I think I hit the wrong thing.
Commander.
I did not. Wait, what did I do?
I figured hack it out.
Oh, never mind. I hit not now. All right, let me go back to the map so I can hit the right thing. What were my war assets at? That's a good amount. All right. So I'm not. Nope. Hi, Fem. I just finished the contest. Yay! 15 deaths. And since it's locked in, I'm going to go try something funny. I want to see if the ship launching in the Cerberus space kills you. If it launches when you're in cover, it takes off some of your shield. I want to stand right in front of the ship and see if it hurts me. Just because I can. Can I leave this in the VOD for YouTube? I don't know. Sure, why not?
Commander, are you ready to send the fleets against the Cerberus stronghold?
All right. I just want to see if it would have killed me or not. Because that would have been a funny death. I've had a few funny deaths in this playthrough. That would have been a funny one.
She respects your privacy, not like me. What are you doing?
I thought I heard the casing crack during that last fight.
So I'm not sure what I should play now. Today, specifically.
Well, must have just grazed.
The contest is done.
Do you feel ready, Shepard?
I thought about doing some Vampire Survivors, just because it's nice. It's like a nice laid-back game. Kind of plays itself, in a sense. We can just talk, and I can relax after doing this.
Right now, I love you.
All right, to Cerberus. I want to see if I die. No, not the... All right. I have not seen Mass Effect 3 with the Dream mod yet. Whenever somebody got to this part with the Dream mod, I purposely ignored it because I want to be surprised. But this was the contest. No mods allowed. So I will see it later. Get back here. Kaden, no. I also kept Ashley alive for no reason. I kept Ashley alive to have an alternate backup to James in case I wanted to try her instead, and for Marksman in case I wanted to use it as a bonus power. Didn't use it. And I didn't use her either. Kaden could have lived. Oh well. Leaving Ashley alive kept my options open. Don't worry, Shepard, after that, you're going to have no more dreams.
The Fifth Fleet?
Even though this doesn't matter, I'm still bringing Garrus. EDI has no points in anything. That's fine.
Joker, what's our status?
We've got a foothold, but it's not much, Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base.
Can you get us in?
Hey, I got us to Ilos. I can do this. It might be a bumpy ride, though.
Do what you can.
Shepard, I am ready.
Wait, what? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus headquarters. They could have a virus or a kill switch or...
I will be fine, Jeff.
Head to the shuttle, EDI.
Fifth Fleet's cut through their line. They're regrouping. Now's as good a time as any.
I know it hurts. Not being able to go with
Don't worry, Joker. You'll get her back,
sucks.
and then I'll kill her by doing the destroy ending.
Hey, Shepard.
Another reason why I don't do the destroy
safe.
ending. It kills the Geth and EDI. I don't like that.
Everything okay?
Okay. Again, it's going to feel weird. This death does not count. The contest is officially over. The 15 deaths are locked in. We saw the credits. So, yeah. Let me kill all the... Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe I can just, like, run in here. Maybe, like, stand, like, right here. Maybe it'll... Nope. It takes out your shields, but it won't kill you. Okay. However, let me kill all the enemies and then stand right in front of it. Maybe it kills you if you're, like, point blank next to it. I'm pretty sure they end up firing several of them over time, so...
Hell, they're bringing in Max.
Ow. That didn't lock on. Guys, you want to kill something, please? What? Garrus, what are you doing? Garrus? Garrus? Are you in space? What are you doing? Oh, why aren't you firing? Alright, well I guess Garrus is going to do nothing. That works for me. Okay, I did not say jump ahead.
Doing it now. Yes.
Ow. Would you stop taking off my shield? So annoying. Okay, we're good. Now I'm just gonna wait for a ship to come up. Oh, it's too tall.
Shepard, Cerberus intends to vent the hangar.
Oh, I want to like stand on something. Oh,
Console. Try the upper
hit
level.
me! Hit me! Aw, it won't kill me. Now, can you die in here if you don't hit the console fast enough? Another question I don't know about Mass Effect. If you don't hit the controls, do you just
Shepard,
die?
We need to find a console and stop Cerberus from venting the hangar.
What if I want him to vent the hangar, Edie? What if I want to go in space? Huh? I'm the commander. You listen to me.
Shepard, we're almost out of time. Find a console before Cerberus vents the hangar.
I want to leave. Space. Space is right there. I want to be free.
Shepard, we need to find a console and stop Cerberus from venting the hangar.
Come on. Wow, they give you a lot of time. Hey, Garrus. You ready to go into space? The final frontier?
Engaging Achilles protocol. Containment units scramble. Divert fighter launches to bays 14 and 20. Decompression
Wow.
safety is disengaged. Prepare for cold reset of environmental barriers.
There's no animation for it? You just die? Oh, that's pretty lame. It just ends on a critical mission failure screen and nothing happens. Come on. All right, well that answers that question. that was weird. Okay. Well, I mean that'll do it for the VOD, I guess. Just a little fun at the end. Yeah, that was the Mass Effect contest. 15 deaths. I'm fairly confident about that. And now I can play something else.